Hey guys, Roger here, welcome back to the channel. Okay, now if you're looking for a smartphone that gives you lots of good features for a good price, then this is one you should definitely take a look at. This is the brand new Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G, and this smartphone costs around £320 in the UK, and you get lots of great stuff for the money. Now, a few features I like in particular are the display. It's a fairly large 6.67-inch display with a peak brightness of 1200 nits and a refresh rate of 120 Hz. Then there is the camera array. The main wide-angle camera, that's 108 megapixel, then the ultra-wide, that's 8 megapixel, and they're still including, for some very strange reason, a 2 megapixel macro. Not sure why, I'm not sure if anyone really uses that, but you know what, I guess it's there should you ever need it. You've also got the front-facing 16 megapixel camera, and all of them are pretty decent. All of them are quite good. We're going to look at those in a moment. Let's quickly unbox the phone then, and you can see the phone there, which we'll come back to in a moment. A nice, chunky, good quality USB-C cable for charging, and the 67-watt power adapter, which is included in the box. So that's really good. And then back to the phone. Well, here it is, and it's another nice looking phone from Xiaomi. I do like the design, and I also like the camera module on the back. It's not comparable to more expensive models. It doesn't look as good as those, but it does look good. Of course, this is running MIUI 13 and Android 11, so the experience will be good. There are also a few different configuration options, but the one I have here has 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage. Now, I am kind of doing things back to front because normally I look at camera samples towards the end of the video. However, I decided today to do things a little bit differently, and in fact, we're going to take a look at them now. So here you can see some photos taken with the Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G, and I think you'll agree with me when I say that these are good images. Yes, I do turn on AI and HDR in the camera app. I normally always do because I like the way the images look, but you know, these look good anyway. These photos look good to me. It also shoots video, of course. You don't get a massive amount of options when it comes to video with this phone, but it shoots maximum 1080p 30 frames per second and also 720p at 30 frames per second. And that also applies to both the front and the rear cameras. But again, the video footage from a smartphone that costs just over £300, you know, this is pretty good quality if you ask me. I can't see any major issues with the video, so I'm quite happy about that. So as far as the camera's concerned, it's not mind-blowing, but I do think it's pretty good. The camera app is great as well. Got lots and lots of options with the camera app, so that's cool. I like that. But let's now talk about some of the other features of the Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G as well. This has the Snapdragon 695 chip, which has been really good with everything I've done, Adreno 619 GPU, and that got me quite excited because that means that I'm able to install and play, of course, Fortnite. And as you can see, it runs pretty well too. It's not perfect. I guess it's not going to be a buttery smooth experience. You need to spend more money on a more high-end smartphone for, well, you know, the best experience possible. The phone does get a bit warm as well after a while. Nothing terrible, but it does get warm. You know, but again, with all of that said, this does a great job, and it all looks really nice too on this nice 6.67-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display. So a few other things I like here then are the 5000 mAh battery. That gets me through a full day from the start to the end of the day. I do charge the phone every day. That's what I would normally do with any phone. But then again, this comes with a 67-watt charger, which is really nice. It comes with that in the box, and it takes about 1 hour to fully charge from 0, you know, to 100%. And that's the thing here, of course, Xiaomi are implementing faster and faster charging speeds, not just with flagship phones, but even here, you still get the 67-watt fast charging, which is amazing. It's not as fast as something like the Xiaomi 12 Pro, for example. That's crazy fast, but still, 1 hour to charge from 0 to 100%, that's not bad. The fingerprint sensor works every single time, so good job, Xiaomi. I love the fingerprint sensors on pretty much every Xiaomi handset I've seen because they always seem to work really well. And the shape and design, I think that's pretty good as well. The shape is a little bit more like the iPhone 13 series. It's less curved. Well, I mean, around the edge there is a slight curve, but nothing like some other Xiaomi handsets. There's far less of a curve to the body of the phone. And as you hold it, it's really easy to grip the phone. It's really easy to hold the phone. So I am a fan. Actually, I didn't think I would be, but I am a fan of the shape and the way that it feels in your hand. I think it's quite good. You've got dual speakers, which sound great, NFC, which is also good, 3.5mm headphone socket, infrared blaster. It's cool that Xiaomi are keeping that. I like that being there. And you've got everything else you would expect, everything else that you would need, and probably lots of other things that you'll never use, or that most people would never use. But the point is, there are so many features there should you ever need them. I'm definitely finding it harder and harder to pick out negatives with smartphones because, you know, a lot of the smartphones I'm looking at now in 2022 and 2021 as well, but a lot of these smartphones that I'm looking at, they're just so good. They're packed with really good features, and I like what Xiaomi are doing, especially with some of the cheaper models like this one. So lots of good features, good specs, and I really do think you get good value for money. So if you're thinking about buying this phone, or maybe you have it, or maybe you have questions about it, I'm not sure, leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys, and of course I will get back to everybody. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. That is the Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G, really nice phone. Yeah, I think Xiaomi are doing fantastic work with all of their latest smartphone models, and it just gets you excited to see what they're going to do, what can they do next. You know, it's quite exciting. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't subscribed already, then go ahead, go and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss my future videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.